The husband secretly held a wedding with another woman. He thought he had hidden it well, but little did he know his wife had already noticed, and had completely given up on him, to let go of her husband who had fallen for someone else. She then pulled out her phone card and cancelled her identity, left resolutely without looking back, planning to never see her husband again for the rest of her life, letting him spend his life in regret. But the husband was completely unaware of this. When he returned home after the wedding, he saw his wife passing him by. It was not until this moment that he realized he had completely lost his wife, but little did he know he had brought it all on himself. Once he truly loved his wife deeply, to be with his wife, he didn't hesitate to give up his inheritance of the family's tens of millions in assets. He even broke off with his father and was beaten black and blue. Seeing that the husband was obstinate, the father finally agreed to let them be, but he put forward a request. As long as the husband had a child for the family, he would no longer interfere in their relationship, and the person who had the child with the husband must be personally selected by them to be with his wife. The husband agreed to his father without hesitation. The woman also thought that as long as she had a child, everything would go back to the way it was, but she never imagined that the husband would take the fake arrangements seriously. At their wedding, when he received the woman's call, he left her alone at the wedding to accompany the woman who was about to give birth. When the wife arrived at the hospital, she saw the happy look of their entire family. The husband's face was filled with the joy of becoming a father for the first time. As for the promise he made to her 3 years ago, it had long since been forgotten, and she was like an outsider. The next day, the wife packed her luggage directly and left a farewell letter to her husband. Then she got into the car and left without looking back. But the husband was completely unaware of this. When he excitedly returned home to look for his wife, he found that the house was already empty. When the husband opened the envelope, it was already too late. If you want to see if the husband chases after his wife, please subscribe to me.